Hello and welcome to another update video about Render. Yeah, Render, we haven't covered it for a while because really not much happened. The price did reach my initial $4.20 target that I communicated already months ago, and then it pushed even a little higher to $5.36. I don't know if that might be it. Certainly the microstructure is not clear. I have removed the micro count because I don't get a reliable count. It's just a bit of a mess. But my take is still that this is probably a diagonal pattern here. Now, that could be a diagonal in wave C, an ending diagonal. Yeah, so basically where we say this is just a simple ABC structure, but then I would like the C wave to extend a little higher. Then we can talk about that as an ABC, or it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a leading diagonal. Yeah. So I explained, I think either in the last video or it was in the last Signal to Gold members, that if it really continues to push way higher, it starts to look more like a larger ABC structure. But in an ABC structure, it would need to reach, well, ideally the 100% extension level. To be fair, it reached the 61.8 extension. That could be it, but the 100% extension is the more common one. That would actually be at $13.43. So what is it? C, or is it just a wave 1 with a wave 2 pullback? Really hard to say. I certainly don't see any reason to be long at this stage because there's literally not any clarity. And also, I don't really see a setup. We haven't had a pullback. Now, if a pullback shows now, then, you know, this could certainly be a wave 2. So either all of this is a wave 2, or in the C wave, we have a smaller 1-2 setup. So that means the first level of support or range of support to watch is basically this one here, starting at the 38.2 retracement level. It seems like we might have started a more substantial pullback. And best I can tell really is that in the yellow count, either this is a large 1-2, but then the main support level will be even below this. Whereas in the white count, we're probably dealing with this. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And we have to see how high it goes eventually. But that's a possibility that we just get a lower degree wave 2. So let me shift take that and take them out. So that's one scenario. Okay. And let me, I leave them as they are. So that's one scenario. Only below $1.71, I can start to assume that all of wave 1 topped, because this support level is being tested first. Unfortunately, we don't really have much clarity here. There isn't really a very long chart history that would give us confidence. It's certainly not an impulse to the upside. It's a bit of a messy structure here, but I mean, I can see that this potentially happens in the white count. So that means now we are in a pullback because the price broke below a trend line. Again, I haven't got a very reliable micro count, which makes the entire chart not very clear. But obviously, a lot of you ask for render updates. So let's see. I don't see, at the moment, I don't see any reason to be long until we see either an impulse to the upside that would tell us, okay, we're going to go back up, or a deep pullback where we're very close to, for example, the $1.71 level, or at least where we see a reaction at one of these fib levels and then an impulse emerges from there. Just note that, again, it's moving in corrective patterns, so it's just not the clearest. But from, what I can see, even if we say, if we forget about Elliott wave, it's getting a pullback. We have a fib level here at $3.09, and we have the previous swing high here as well, around the same level, maybe a little lower, but there should be some support in the area between the 50% retracement level and the 38.2 retracement at $2.59 to $3.08. Okay, so there should be some support. Let's go to the daily chart. We see that maybe it's going to retest sort of this area here as well, around, it's a little higher, but there is a bit of a structural, possibly a structural support level. So we had previous resistance here. So maybe in this region, so structurally, and then starts actually a little bit above the 38.2 fib. So I would initially look for potential reactions at the between the 50% and the 38.2 retracement level, between $2.59 and $3.09. But overall, yeah, it's basically, okay, we've got potentially 5 waves up. So it might be worth to look for entries, first of all, in this support zone. All right, if we break below $1.71, but that would be a huge decline. I have a hard time to believe that this happens right now, but it could. Then we're dealing with a larger degree wave 2. Certainly, a 5-wave pattern is complete. It doesn't need to go any higher. No, it doesn't need to. And therefore, it's either all of it a 5-wave move, and we're pulling back in wave 2. Now, even then, we wouldn't expect a straight line down. So it would likely be something like A wave, B wave, C wave. So there is a good chance that we see some kind of a reaction from this region. I just want to highlight, there are better charts, or, okay, I shouldn't say better, but more reliable ones. So, yeah, but I mean, if you like to, these are the Fips. There is a directly bullish count. We might be in this wave 2 now. And take a look at these Fips for reactions. That's my update about Render. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.